Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
On the return, it's Brooks. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. He will score. You go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play. When you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The shotgun handoff here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down at the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, and no penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
So fourth down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Can they catch him? Touchdown, LSU. He'll stroll into the end zone. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Peters. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. He's got a receiver wide open here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's a wide open receiver, complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Looking for his back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Making people miss. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's good.
The extra point is good.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 12 set to kick this one off.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounced back here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Throws a bullet to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a third down play.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and they gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe? And he'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Handoff to the back. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. With the return, it's Bryant. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Clemson. Which come all the way back to claim the lead. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try.
Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to advance on the foot.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, LSU.
That play makes it second and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker on for the extra point.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
LSU, 28.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Clemson Tigers will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff to the left. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
The offense really clicking here. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. The freshman making an impact play there.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive, but you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo, just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. And they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
He ends up getting tackled at the 34-yard line. And first down for the offense.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Couldn't find anybody open, he just has to throw it away.
It moves to second down.
Second down play coming up. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense now operating in empty. They look to throw it here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Here's a carry for the fullback. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
On the play. It's now 2nd and 9.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Clemson offense is back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive and choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Pressure is coming. That's reeled in. It's Peters. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Short pass finds the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
tackle, but first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Heading left after the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Peters. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. And the quarterback dropping back. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know you're going to take some shots, hit those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Harbor. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Clemson 49, LSU.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff heading left. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.